Hello students, I hope all of you are doing great and I hope all of you have done great in your IBPS Mains 2022 exam. So in this particular discussion series, in this particular IBPS AFO 2022 Mains memory based question and answer discussion series, we will talk a lot of things. We will discuss one by one each questions asked in IBPS Mains 2022 AFO exam, right? So stay with us, and if you are new to our channel, then subscribe to our channel because we are uploading a lot of conceptual lectures which will really be helpful for all of you. And this series particularly will helpful for those students who have recently appeared the mains exam, and also for those students who are going to apply this IBPS AFO exam next year, and also for those who are preparing for any type of agri-competitive exam. So without wasting time, let's dive into the first question of IBPS AFO 2022 memory based question. Soil conservation system like strip till with the goal of minimum soil manipulation necessary for a successful crop production that is known as minimum tillage. What is minimum tillage? Minimum tillage is a soil conservation system like strip till with the goal of minimum soil manipulation necessary for successful crop production. This tillage method doesn't turn the soil over, in contrast to intensive tillage which changes the soil structure using plow. So minimum tillage क्या होता है? यहाँ पे हम soil को बार बार tillage नहीं करते. Primary tillage and secondary tillage we are avoiding. And primary tillage mostly avoided and secondary tillage is mostly done only sowing zone. Okay. So minimum tillage is a conservation tillage approach where we are using different instruments to directly sow the seed, and we are not turning the whole field. We are not doing the primary and secondary tillage. So the next question is water containing 20, 10 and 8 milliequivalent of sodium, calcium and magnesium called. So here they are asking about SAR, that is sodium absorption ratio value. So how you can calculate the sodium absorption ratio value, that is sodium plus concentration of sodium divided by square root of half of the calcium and magnesium concentration. So here what will be the value? 20 divided by square root of 10 plus 8 divided by 2, that is 20 divided by square root of 9, that is 20 divided by 3, that is 6 point something. Okay, so SAR का जो classification है वो less than 10, 10 to 18, 10 to 18, 18 to 26 and more than 26. This is the classification. So here the value comes 6. So it is less than 10, and that is safe water for use. That is clean water or safe water we can say. अगर इसका value more than 26 होता तो that is having high sodium value. That would be not good enough to use as irrigation purpose. Next is Muga silkworm reared on. Muga silkworm. There are different types of silkworm. So Muga silkworm, that is the scientific name is Antheria assamensis, and this is endemic to Assam. As the name itself explains, this is endemic to Assam and adjoining states of northeastern India. A silkworm rearing house. What is a silkworm rearing house? It is a place where the silkworm are reared to produce cocoon. Muga silkworm fed to the leaf of the plant Machailus bombicina, that is commonly known as som, and Listia polyantha, that is known as saulu. So these plants, अगर आपका ऑप्शन में ये plants रहेगा तो फिर आपका आंसर यही होगा, som and sualu. Next question. Part of tractor transmission system provided with standard spline and shaft at the rear of the tractor. So power transmission system में different parts होता है. So यहाँ पे जो पूछा गया है ये है PTO drive, the part that transmit torque from the engine to the PTO spline on the rear of the tractor. So अगर ऑप्शन में ये रहेगा PTO drive तो आपको वहीं पे क्लिक करना है. Bacterial disease in fish where there is bloody striation on body, fins and upper tail. Which of the bacterial disease in fish that causes bloody striation on body, fins and upper tails? That is known as red pest. रेड पेस्ट डिजीज में क्या होता है? देयर इज ब्लडी स्ट्रिएशन स्ट्रिक्स ऑन फिन्स और बॉडी. सो आपको अगर और भी जानना है तो इसको आप पढ़ सकते हो पॉज करके. नेक्स्ट, व्हिच इंस्टीट्यूट इज रेस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर प्रोवाइडिंग ट्रेनिंग through nodal training institution for agri-business? So the institute is managed National Institute of Agriculture Extension Management, that is MANES, will be responsible for providing training to eligible candidates through nodal training institutions and motivating them to set up agri clinics and agri business centers. So MANES training provide करता है to the youth regarding agricultural extension. Next question. Drought purpose breed whose bullocks are excellent draft animals while the cows are poor milker. Okay. So यहाँ पे drought breed, they are generally the male animal are good at work and cows are poor milk yielder. That's why they are known as drought breed. The examples are कंगायाम, अम्बाला चेरी, अमृत महल, हलीकर. इनमें से जो एक्जोटिक ब्रीड है वो है कंगायाम, अमृत महल, हलीकर. इनमें से कोई अगर आपका ऑप्शन में रहेगा तो आपको ये क्लिक करना है. Akiochi disease in rice caused due to toxicity of. Akiochi disease is caused due to toxicity of hydrogen sulfide. Okay, and that causes black crown and root rot in rice. You can see here in the picture also. Sulfide toxicity causes root to be coarse and sparse. Sulfide toxicity reduces nutrient uptake of plant by reducing root respiration. So Akiochi disease में क्या होता है, ब्लैक क्राउन टाइप का सिम्टम शो करता है एंड इसमें न्यूट्रिएंट अपटेक हैम्पर होता है ड्यू टू पुअर रेस्पिरेशन. Bees are imperfectly developed female work for colony. There are 3 types of bees in a colony. They are queen, worker and male. So यहाँ पे जो क्वेश्चन पूछा गया है that is female and they are infertile and they work for colony. So they are worker bee. Okay, queen का काम क्या होता है, lay egg. वर्कर का काम है टेक केयर ऑफ लार्वा, बिल्ड एंड क्लीन नेस्ट एंड फॉरेस्ट. मेल का काम क्या होता है, लीव नेस्ट टू मेट देन डाई. रॉक फॉस्फेट्स आर यूज्ड आज phosphatic fertilizers. Okay, they supply phosphorus nutrition and they are mostly used in acidic soil and for long duration crop they are suitable. They are mostly suitable for acidic soil and long duration crop. As a natural and potent source of phosphorus and calcium, it is widely used in organic agriculture and it contains around 30% phosphate and 48% calcium. So a phosphorus content depends on from where you are mining that rock phosphate. It varies from 20 to 40% phosphorus content. And rock phosphate और कहाँ use करता है, acidulated rock phosphate that is used for production of SSP by adding H2SO4 to रॉक फॉस्फेट. ओके, रॉक फॉस्फेट में H2SO4 ऐड करके SSP सिंथेसिस किया जाता है. पूसा नन्हा ड्वार्फ वेराइटी ऑफ पपाया डेवलप्ड थ्रू. पूसा नन्हा जो ड्वार्फ वेराइटी ऑफ पपाया है ये डेवलप्ड हुआ था थ्रू म्यूटेशन ब्रीडिंग. ओके, ये ऑप्शन में था तो यही आंसर होगा. दैट इज म्यूटेंट ड्वार्फ ट्रीटिंग द सीड ऑफ पपाया स्ट्रेन पूसा 115 with 15 KR gamma rage. रिमेंबर. ऑयल कंटेंट इन ग्राउंडनट सीड. ग्राउंडनट सीड में ऑयल कंटेंट कितना है, जनरली ये वैरी करता है 45 to 55%. ग्राउंडनट ऑयल कंप्राइजेस ऑफ 80% unsaturated fatty acid, 20% saturated fatty acid, and unsaturated fatty acid constitute 42% mono unsaturated fatty acid like oleic acid and 37% polyunsaturated fatty acid like linoleic acid. So here you can find different oilseed crops and their oil percentage, oil content. Success of zero tillage development. Success of zero tillage depends on development of herbicides. Okay, zero tillage कैसे successful हुआ, due to herbicides. Okay, non residual herbicide like glyphosate and paraquat. Because zero tillage में क्या होता है, हम completely clean cultivation नहीं करते, हम उसको जो residue है उसको नहीं निकालते हैं. वहाँ पे weed problem भी आता है तो हम manually weed ना करके वहाँ पे herbicide का apply करते हैं. So zero tillage is a process where the crop seed will be sown through driller without prior land preparation and disturbing the soil where previous crop stubbles are present. Zero tillage is also called as no tillage. Okay, so here there are several instruments used in zero tillage like happy seeder, turbo seeder. They are used for seeding among the crop residue, right? So here you can find an instrument. Gross value addition from livestock sector according to NSO. What is the gross value addition from livestock sector? 28.63% in 2018-19. एग्रीकल्चर में जो ग्रॉस वैल्यू एडिशन करता है लाइवस्टॉक सेक्टर दैट इज 28.63% in 2018-19. बट टोटल ग्रॉस वैल्यू एडिशन देखेंगे तो फिर जो लाइवस्टॉक सेक्टर है ये 4.19% कंट्रीब्यूट करता है. तो यहाँ पे आप चार्ट देख सकते हो. Minimum isolation distance for production of certified seed of okra. Minimum isolation distance for production of सर्टिफाइड सीड ऑफ ओक्रा. आइसोलेशन डिस्टेंस हमको क्यों करना पड़ता है? क्योंकि हमको अगर प्योरिटी मेंटेन करना है कोई भी हाइब्रिड का, तो वहाँ पे आइसोलेशन डिस्टेंस जरूरी है टू एलिमिनेट द मिक्सिंग और एनी impurity. This is the chart of isolation distance for foundation seed and certified seed. So here you can find for okra and chili, for foundation seed it is 400 meter and for certified seed it is 200 meter. Most used amendment to reclaim sodic soil. So gypsum is the most used amendment for sodic soil reclamation, primarily because of its low cost. Other ameliorant for sodic soil reclamation are calcium chloride, sulfur, ferrosulfate, ferric sulfate, aluminum sulfate, sulfuric acid and hydrochloric acid. And they are gypsum equivalent, here you can find. Norin 10, okay, ये क्वेश्चन पूछा गया था नॉरिन 10 वैरायटी के बारे में. Norin 10 wheat variety, this is a dwarf wheat variety which contain dwarfing gene RST1 and RST2. And this is heavily fertilizer responsive, highly fertilizer responsive, and this, as this is dwarf, so with higher yield also it is not prone to lodging. So how it was developed? Norin 10 जो variety है और ये कैसे develop हुआ था? इसका parents जो देखो फॉल्स एंड ड्रामा, क्रॉस होके 1917 में फॉल्स ड्रामा आया था, उसके बाद टर्की रेड के साथ क्रॉस होके 1924 में नॉरिन 10 आया था. पेरेंट्स ऑफ अमरापली. अमरापली जो है मैंगो वेराइटी that is introduced in 1971 and developed by Dr. Piyush Kanti Majumdar at IARI, and the parents were Dasari and Nilam. Okay, DNA, remember DNA, Dasari, Nilam forms Amrapali. So this is the Amrapali variety. Sugarcane maturity indicator. There are several indicators been asked in different exam from sugarcane maturity. It is by bricks, percentage bricks reading, hand refractometer और bricks survey. अगर bricks reading 18 to 20% रहेगा तो फिर that is optimum for maturity. और bricks ratio अगर 0.9 और 1 रहेगा, that is 1:1, top to bottom bricks ratio जो है, तो वहाँ पे हम उसको हार्वेस्ट कर सकते हैं. ये है bricks मीटर, हैंड रिफ्रैक्टोमीटर जो है ब्रिक्स रीडिंग मेजर करता है. सॉइल कंजर्वेशन मेजर्स सुइटेबल फॉर हिली एरियाज. सॉइल कंजर्वेशन मेजर्स सुइटेबल फॉर हिली एरिया. हम सॉइल कंजर्वेशन करेंगे क्यों? क्योंकि हमको प्रोटेक्ट करना है सॉइल को, राइट. डिफरेंट इरोडिंग एजेंट जो वाटर एंड विंड जो सॉइल को इरोड करते हैं, उनसे हमको सॉइल को प्रोटेक्ट करना है ताकि हमारा जो फर्टिलिटी है सॉइल का मेंटेन रहे, राइट. So there are different types of erosion control measures like agronomic measures, mechanical measures and agrostological measures. So among them, mechanical measure is mostly practiced in hilly area because here the slope is higher. The two soil conservation methods generally practiced in hilly area, one is contour plowing and terrace farming. So terrace farming जो bench terracing होता है, that is practiced in 16 to 33% slope, that is mostly followed in hilly area, mostly seen you can find. Okay. And terraces are different type, you can see here. Directional response that allow plant to grow towards or in some case away from light source, that is known as phototropism. What is phototropism? It is the growth of an organism in response to light stimulus. Phototropism is most often observed in plants, but it can also observed in fungi. Which hormone is responsible for phototropism? That is auxin, and it reacts to phototropism. Negative phototropism is not been confused with scototropism. Scototropism में क्या होता है? The tendency of plant to grow towards darkness, but negative phototropism में it can either grow away from light or towards darkness. Okay. Coorg Arabica coffee के बारे में पूछा गया था. Coorg Arabica coffee, it is mainly grown in region Kodagu district of Karnataka. So it has GI tag also. In India, कॉफी के बारे में कुछ जान लेते हैं इन्फॉर्मेशन. कॉफी इज कल्टिवेटेड अराउंड 4.54 million hectare by 3.66 lakh coffee farmer, which 98% are small farmers. Coffee cultivation is mainly done in southern states of India, like Karnataka contributes maximum 54%, Kerala 19%, Tamil Nadu 8%. India is the only country in the world where the entire coffee cultivation is grown under shade, hand-picked and sun-dried. ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ पास्चराइजेशन ऑफ मिल्क. पास्चराइजेशन का ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या है? पास्चराइजेशन में क्या होता है, हम मिल्क से जो है माइक्रोब को किल करते हैं मिल्क में. तो क्या होता है, इसका जो सेफ रहता है, मिल्क सेफ रहता है, क्योंकि डिफरेंट माइक्रोब्स अगर रहेंगे मिल्क में तो वो डिफरेंट डिजीज कॉज कर सकते हैं. सो टू इंक्रीज मिल्क सेफ्टी वी डू पास्चराइजेशन. Then to increase keeping quality of milk, we do pasteurization, right? Shelf life of milk increases due to pasteurization. So there are different types of pasteurization based on temperature. One is batch process pasteurization, where we do pasteurization for 30 minutes in 63 degrees Celsius. Another is high temperature short time pasteurization. Here temperature is higher and it takes less time for pasteurization. Cricket ball and kalipati are famous variety of sapota, Malikara acras. Okay, this is one of the major crop in India, commonly known as chiku, and has good nutritional property. Cricket ball, also called as Calcutta large, bears large round fruits. Kalipati is the leading variety of Maharashtra, Gujarat, and North Karnataka. Here you can find these varieties. Stem borer diagnosis symptom in maize. ओके, स्टेम बोरर उसका साइंटिफिक नेम है चाइलोपाटेलस. इसका जो सिम्टम होता है सेंट्रल सूट विदर एंड लीडिंग टू डेड हार्ट सिम्टम होता है. लार्वा माइन्स द मिड रिब एंटर द स्टेम एंड फीड ऑन द इंटरनल टिश्यू. बोर होल्स visible on the stem near the nodes. Young larva crawls and feed on tender folders leaves, causes typical short hole symptom. Affected parts of stem may show internally tunnel caterpillar. So this is the symptom of stem borer. Milch and meat purpose breed of goat. Milch and meat purpose breed of goat, ये पूछा गया था. तो इसको बोलते हैं dual purpose goat breed. So what are the example? Jamunapari, Boer goat, Barbary, Beetle, Osmanabadi, Malabari, Jakhrana, Sirohi, Shruti. These are dual purpose goat breed. So here option is Beetle. So Beetle is will be the right answer. This breed is from Punjab region of India, also found in Pakistan. It is used for milk and meat production. It is also known as Lahori goat. It has a large body size and long ear. You can find here, you can see here. These are preferred for intensive goat farming. Test to detect inadequate pasteurization in milk. Okay, so which test is used to detect inadequate pasteurization in milk? That is alkaline phosphatase test. This is used for testing inadequate pasteurization in milk. So alkaline phosphatase is an enzyme which is naturally present in milk, but it is destroyed at a temperature just near to the pasteurization temperature. So it is used to indicate whether milk has been adequately pasteurized, whether it has been contaminated with raw milk after pasteurization. So this is the process of alkaline phosphatase assay you can find. Aquatic animal with wide range of salt tolerance is called. Aquatic animal with wide range of salt tolerance, that is called euryhaline organism. Aquatic animals which have high salt tolerant, those are called euryhaline organism. These are capable of to adapt to a wide range of salinity. Example of euryhaline fish is molly, which can live in freshwater, brackish water, or salt water. Guava variety whose fruit are larger, roundish to ovule in shape, that is known as Lucknow 49 or Sardar. Okay, Sardar, that is known as Lucknow 49. These fruits are spherical and meaty. Seeds are soft and plenty. Pulp is white. Tasty, contains 130 milligram vitamin C per 100 gram of pulp, and here you can find this variety. पोटैटो क्यूरिंग टेम्परेचर, पोटैटो में ऑप्टिमम क्यूरिंग टेम्परेचर जो है वो कितना है? 45 to 60 डिग्री फ़ारेनहाइट और 8 to 16 डिग्री सेल्सियस. एंड हाई रिलेटिव ह्यूमिडिटी इज रिक्वायर्ड 85 to 95%. सो क्यूरिंग में क्या होता है? बिफोर प्लेसिंग द पोटैटोज इन स्टोरेज द ट्यूबर्स शुड बी क्योर्ड एंड इट हील्स द माइनर कॉर्ड्स एंड ब्रूजेस एंड थिकन्स द स्किन ड्यूरिंग क्यूरिंग प्रोसेस. एंड अगर पूछा जाएगा पोटैटो ट्यूबराइजेशन के लिए कितना ऑप्टिमम टेम्परेचर चाहिए होता है, दैट इज 18 डिग्री सेल्सियस, 16 to 18 डिग्री सेल्सियस फॉर पोटैटो ट्यूबराइजेशन. Practice of forestry in areas devoid of trees and other vegetation, that is known as extension forestry. There are several other forms of forestry like farm forestry, rehabilitation of degraded forest, recreation forestry, or aesthetic forestry. Extension forestry is the practice of forestry in areas devoid of tree growth and other vegetation situated in place away from the conventional forest area with the objective of increasing the area under tree growth. It includes mixed forestry, shelter belts, linear strip plantation. Leaf call in chili transmitted by, leaf call disease in chili transmitted by. So generally जो viral disease होता है causes by virus, they are transmitted by insect vector. So chili leaf call virus जो है बेगुमो virus इसको बोलते हैं, and subgroup Benjamin virus, and it is transmitted by white fly, that is Bemisia tabaci. It causes reduction in leaf size and upward curling of leaf. And for controlling chili leaf call virus, we have to apply malathion 50 EC at 0.05%, that is effective. Here you can find the symptom. Instrument used to find the water adulteration in milk. Instrument used to find the water adulteration in the milk, that is lactometer. We use lactometer. Here you can find the diagram or figure. The lactometer is an instrument that is used to check the purity of milk by measuring its density. It can find out the content of water in milk to test the richness of the milk. The lactometer works on the principle of gravity of milk. ये आपको बॉयकॉस हाइड्रोमीटर टाइप का फील आ रहा होगा. बॉयकॉस हाइड्रोमीटर जो हम टेक्सचरल डिटर्मिनेशन के लिए यूज करते हैं, टेक्सचर डिटर्मिनेशन के लिए. Greenhouse structure enclosed by agro nets or any other woven material that require sunlight, moisture and air to pass through gaps, creating appropriate microclimate for the plant growth. That is called shade house. Okay, so there are different types of protected cultivation structures like greenhouse, polyhouse, polytunnel, shade house, net house. That is shade house और net house इसको बोलते हैं. या आप कोई भी रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट में या फिर यूनिवर्सिटी में आपको मिल जाएगा. Shade house or net house is a structure enclosed by agro nets or any other woven material to allow required sunlight, moisture and air to pass through the gaps. In adiabatic dehumidification process, when humid air passes through desiccants, its humidity and temperature will, the temperature will increase and humidity will decrease. And to know more, you can read this paragraph. The condition in cattle which is faced during advanced pregnancy or when approaching pasteurization, that is called. In cattle, pasteurization referred to calving. There are 3 stages of pasteurization. They are dilation of the cervix, delivery of the newborn, and shedding of the placenta or fetal membrane. What is dystocia? That is called difficult birth. Traditionally, it is any birth that has needed assistance, that is known as dystocia. Consumption of urea reduction in policy level, reduction to reduce the 50 kg bag to reduce the consumption of urea at policy level. They have decided that urea bags should not be 50 kg anymore. It should reduce 10%, that is it should be in 40 kg bag. Okay, जनरली फार्मर्स क्या करते हैं, फार्मर्स बैग के हिसाब से अप्लाई करते हैं यूरिया. एकड़ में कितना बैग चाहिए हमें, तो इसलिए जब लार्जर बैग साइज हम 50 kg का बैग दे रहे थे तो फार्मर ज़्यादा यूरिया अप्लाई कर रहे थे. एंड यूरिया कंटिन्यूसली अप्लाई करने से क्या होता है, सॉइल का फर्टिलिटी लॉस होता है एंड जो प्लांट प्रोड्यूस होता है वो धीरे धीरे उसका रेस्पॉन्स टुवर्ड्स फर्टिलाइजर वो कम होता जा रहा है. तो यूरिया रिड्यूस करने के लिए जो 45 kg बैग इंट्रोड्यूस किया गया था एंड इट वाज ड्यूरिंग 2018-19 and at that time Minister of State of Chemical and Fertilizer was Rao Indrajit Singh. He says since farmers mostly assess the requirement of urea in terms of bag for agriculture purpose, it is estimated that the availability of urea in 45 kg bag instead of 50 kg bag may bring down consumption of urea by 10%. Preventive methods used treatment followed for the goats that are affected with brucellosis disease. So most preventive method is to eliminate or elimination of infection in animals is to remove that part that is affected. Okay, fish possess lungs like organ. There are a number of fishes that in addition to or in place of gill breathing, generally fishes they actually respire by gill, but they have developed some special organs that is in lungfish. They are named as lungfish. These fishes have lungs that are derived from the swim bladder. Okay, these lungs were derived from swim bladder. These organs used for buoyancy in most bony fishes, which is connected to alimentary canal. This helps them to breathe atmospheric air at the water surface. indicator crop for boron deficiency in soil. So why we do use indicator crop and what are the indicator crop? अगर soil में कोई भी न्यूट्रिएंट डेफिशिएंसी होता है तो जो प्लांट सबसे पहले न्यूट्रिएंट डेफिशिएंसी सिम्टम्स शो करेगा उसको बोलते हैं indicator crop. So there are several indicator crop for different nutrient deficiency, like for nitrogen cauliflower and cabbage, phosphorus rapeseed, potassium potato, कैल्शियम के लिए कॉलीफ्लावर एंड कैबेज, मैग्नीशियम के लिए पोटैटो, आयरन के लिए कॉलीफ्लावर कैबेज पोटैटो, सोडियम के लिए शुगर बीट, मैंगनीज के लिए शुगर बीट ओट्स एंड पोटैटो, बोरोन के लिए सनफ्लावर. सो बोरोन यहाँ पे पूछा गया था तो सनफ्लावर विल बी द राइट आंसर. बट देर आर सेवरल अदर क्रॉप्स ऑल्सो यू कैन फाइंड, लाइक लूसन भी कोई बोलते हैं कि लूसन भी इसमें बोरोन का डेफिशिएंसी सिम्टम्स शो करने में वो रहता है. देन जिंक के लिए मेज जैसे और राइस रहता है, तो इसको आपको ध्यान में रखना है. ब्रैकिश वाटर aquaculture receives highest priority for cultivation of, generally in India most of the brackish water they are cultivated with shrimp. Okay, shrimp prawn type का होता है, लेकिन shrimp में क्या होता है, claws on 2 of their 5 pair of leg, and in prawn claws on 3 of their 5 pair of leg. 5 pair of legs से claws होता है, prawn में 3 pairs में रहता है एंड shrimp में 2 pairs में रहता है. West Bengal and Gujarat have the largest possible area under brackish water aquaculture. In India, the aquaculture sector is largely based on cultivation of shrimp, that is Pineus monodona. Golden rice to address deficiency of. Golden rice, it was introduced by German plant scientist Ingo Potrikos and Peter Breyer by ERI, and its national research partners have developed golden rice to complement existing intervention to address vitamin A deficiency. गोल्डन राइस जो है जेनेटिक इंजीनियरिंग यूज करके वहाँ पे बीटा कैरोटीन सिंथेसिस, जो बायोसिंथेसिस उसका इंक्रीज किया गया था, एंड बीटा कैरोटीन इज अ प्रीकॉर्सर ऑफ विटामिन ए. सो टू एड्रेस विटामिन ए डेफिशिएंसी, golden rice was developed by German scientists Ingo Potrikos and Peter Breyer. A propagation of plant from very small plant part tissue in a test tube or container used in controlled environment, that is called micropropagation. It is the rapid vegetative propagation of plants under in vitro condition of high light intensity, controlled temperature and defined nutrient medium. So the process of micropropagation you can find here. Toe paralysis caused by. Toe paralysis is a disease seen in chicken or hen. So it is due to low riboflavin diet. It may be due to Marek's disease or low riboflavin, that is vitamin B2 deficiency. So it causes cold toe paralysis. So here you can find an image the symptom. So ये क्या करता है, cold यानी bend होकर रहता है एक पैर उसका. Queen of goat breed, that is Sanyang goat. Sanyang goat is known as queen of goat breed, and this is a Swiss goat breed, and here you can find the image. Goat breed belongs to northwest Switzerland. So Switzerland का जो goat breed, they are very famous in worldwide. So these are the examples of Switzerland goat breeds: Appenzell goat, Capra grigia, Camosis color goat, Greenson striped goat, Nera Varsaka, peacock goat, Sanyang goat, Saint Gallen botted goat, Toggenburg, Valais black and neck. अगर इनमें से कोई भी ऑप्शन में होगा आप उसको क्लिक कर सकते हैं. Implement used for making seed bed, mixing of manure and fertilizer. So what is the implement? That is called plow. So plow may be made of wooden plow or metal such as iron. It has blade or stick to attached at the front that is used to cut through the soil. Plows are traditionally drawn by cattle or ox or cows, but modern plows are drawn by tractor. Plows till the soil, add manure and fertilizer, scraps the soil. So there are different types of plow. This is desi plow or wooden plow. This is MB plow, mold board plow. This is disc plow. Dual purpose breed of sheep. Sheep का जो dual purpose breed है, they are used for both meat and wool. Examples are Decani, Hassan, Nali, Coimbatore, Ganjam. These are a dual purpose breed of sheep. FRP of sugarcane. What is FRP? FRP is fair and remunerative price. For sugarcane, FRP is fixed by CSCP, that is fixing MSP also. Commission for Agriculture Cost and Price. The FRP of sugarcane is 290 for quintal at a recovery rate of 10% and is higher by 87% over production cost. The production cost is decided as 155 per quintal, so it is 87.5% above production cost, that is 290 rupees per quintal. Hormone used for degreening of fruits and make it sweeter. Ethylene is actually the hormone that is used for degreening or that is used for ripening. Ethylene is a natural hormone, doesn't pose any health hazard for consumer for the fruit. It is degreening agent which can turn the peel from green to perfect yellow in the case of banana and maintain the sweetness and aroma of the fruit. Thus, value addition in the fruit is possible as it looks more appealing. While crops grown in high water table areas, drainage below the trees is called. So there are different types of drainage. One is surface drainage, then subsurface drainage, then bio drainage. अगर हम ट्री का रूट के अंदर से मतलब नीचे से अगर ड्रेन आउट करते हैं तो उसको बोला जाता है सब सरफेस ड्रेनेज. अगेन सब सरफेस ड्रेनेज में बी मोल ड्रेन, it may be tile drain or it may be pipe drain or anything like gravity drain are there. So what is the option? Accordingly you have to choose the correct answer. Modification of shelterwood string system is. shelterwood string system को आप shelter belt के साथ confuse मत कीजिए, right? So shelterwood system क्या होता है, जो हमारा जो वुड रहता है मतलब जंगल रहता है वहाँ पे कैसे न्यू प्लांट्स अकोमोडेट करना और जो ओल्ड प्लांट्स है उसको कट करना एक मेथड होता है. तो एक फॉरेस्ट्री मेथड होता है. सो द मॉडिफिकेशन सिस्टम इज नोन एज पंजाब शेल्टर सिस्टम दैट इज फॉलोड इन चिल फॉरेस्ट ऑफ मुरे हिल्स एंड पार्ट्स ऑफ आजाद कश्मीर. So there are different types of shelterwood system. Shelterwood system include various systems successive regeneration failing together with the selection process. So there are uniform system and selection system. Loan against paid for a period of not exceeding 12 months under PSC called. That is called farm credit. Loans to farmers up to 50 lakh against place hypothecation of agricultural produce. So those farmers, they do agricultural produce. And this loan farm credit is given to them for a period not exceeding 12 months. Okay, this include warehouse receipt also. This is one of the loan to individual farmers including self-help group or joint liability groups of individual farmers provided bank maintain disaggregated data such as loan directly engaged in agriculture and allied activities. So it may be a farmer or group of farmer like SSGs. So they should directly involved in agriculture and allied activity like dairy, fisheries, animal husbandry, poultry, beekeeping and sericulture. So for them around 50 lakh of loans been sanctioned for 12 months period. Warehouse received dash types of loan. So यहाँ पे loans जो है agricultural loan तीन टाइप का होता है. एक शॉर्ट टर्म लोन होता है, मीडियम टर्म लोन होता है, लॉन्ग टर्म लोन होता है. तो शॉर्ट टर्म लोन रहता है वो लेस देन 15 मंथ्स का रहता है. मीडियम टर्म लोन जो है 15 to 5 years का रहता है. लॉन्ग टर्म लोन जो है मोर देन 5 years रहता है. अगर वेयर हाउस कंस्ट्रक्ट करना है तो तब ज़्यादा पैसा चाहिए होगा. तो आई थिंक द राइट आंसर विल बी लॉन्ग टर्म लोन. Mixture or rotation for crossbred cows or buffalo from 5th month of pregnancy. According to pregnancy or maybe according to the situation of the cow or buffalo, their breeds, their feeding process differs. Their जो mixture और ration होता है उनका differ होता है, feed differ होता है. So maintenance ration जो होता है वहाँ पे straw 4 kg यूज होता है and concentrated mixture 1 to 1.25 kg यूज होता है for cattle. And 4 to 6 kg straw and 2 kg concentrate यूज होता है for crossbreed cow and buffalo. But extra allowance during pregnancy के टाइम extra allowance जो है around 1.25 kg for zebu and 1.75 kg concentrate for crossbreed and buffaloes दिया जाता है extra. Theoretical field capacity of 3 bottom 25 cm MB plow working at 3 km per hour is you can calculate this formula, that is theoretical field capacity in hectare per hour is width in centimeter into speed meter per second into 36 divided by 10,000. So these were some of the memory based questions with their discussion. I hope you enjoyed this lecture. I want to thank to one of my student who sent me this memory based question so that I can present it before you. And this will really be helpful for them who have already appeared this exam and who are going to appear next year. अगर आपको हमारा जो इफॉर्ट है वो अच्छा लगता है, आप चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो. हमारे चैनल पे बहुत सारे इन्फॉर्मेटिव लेक्चर ऐसे ऑलरेडी अपलोडेड है एंड हम रेगुलरली अपडेट करते रहते हैं एंड क्विजेस ऑर्गेनाइज कर रहे हैं. हमारा जो टेलीग्राम ग्रुप है वहाँ पे क्विजेस भी ऑर्गेनाइज करते हैं, तो आप जरूर सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए. स्टे विथ अस. सो सी यू इन द नेक्स्ट लेक्चर. टिल देन, बाय बाय, हैव अ ग्रेट डे.